Got to make this video, do more research, breaking news. This happened to a DoorDash driver. And I really want to talk about deliveries in general, DoorDashing, anything. It's crazy because a lot of people, they were celebrating when Austin Metcalf passed away. You have all these social justice warriors talk about, yeah, that's what he get. Ran into a real melanated man. And it wasn't thinking long term about the consequences of innocent people. And the fact that they're emotional and not thinking long term, now innocent people gotta suffer and pay for the actions of others. When it comes to doing DoorDash or any delivery, if you cannot find the house, abort mission. Take the food back to the restaurant. Your life is not worth $15. And I'm gonna say this again. Your life is not worth $15 or $10. Now, in this video, the guy was in a upscale neighborhood in the back of the woods. 9 out of 10, it's two places people live outside of the suburbs. They live in the hills or the back of the woods. So this guy was delivering to the back of the woods. Me personally, I believe if somebody's coming to deliver food to you in the back of the woods, you have to know the service isn't the best. You have to know. And if you're ordering food in the middle of nowhere, you should go out to meet the driver. But no, a lot of people, they think about self. They don't even want to see the driver. And the guy wasn't getting any service in the middle of nowhere. So he hops out and, starts to go door to door looking for the address. Listen, return the food at that point. It's not that serious. If you get fired for returning the food, it wasn't meant to be. And I'm gonna say this again. If you get fired returning the food, it was not meant to be. Return the food. But when it's all said and done, after what happened with Carmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf, a lot of people feel some type of way. And this ain't a tent. So 9 out of 10, if you're in a neighborhood and there's nobody that looks like you and you're delivering food, listen, the best thing I can say is keep the food in your hand. Walk around with a DoorDash bag. Don't just walk around on foot. And I'm going to say this again. Walk around with your DoorDash bag held high. If the $15 is worth it that much, when it's all said and done, the guy was from West Africa. I don't care. Know the neighborhood. In certain neighborhoods, it's nothing that you could do depending on the carrier. Some places, certain carriers like Sprint, Verizon, whatever you have, they're just not going to work in certain places. So you guys have to understand, I believe if you do DoorDash and you can't find a house and it started to get a little suspicious, I don't care if it's a hood, I don't care if it's the suburbs, at the end of the day, abort mission. And I'm going to say this again. Abort mission. Don't do it. Now, as far as the guy that shot him, he shot him when he was driving away. He shot him in the back. There is no justifying that. And the guy is actually a licensed, I think, firearm owner. So the guy actually, this is up his alley. Shot him in his back while he was driving away. You cannot do that. If a person is fleeing, you cannot shoot at them. I think when it's all said and done, if you deliver in neighborhoods and you can't find the address, just turn the food back. Turn around. Abort mission. As much as I tell you guys to hustle, it's only so much hustling that you could do. And if you can't find the address, you can't find the address, but do not get out and knock on doors, because right now we are living in evil times and people are ready to light stuff up like the 4th of July. And I'm going to say this again. They are ready to light things up like the 4th of July. There is nothing that you could do about it. Nothing that you could do about it. When it's all said and done, I believe if you do DoorDash, be safe. Make it make sense. And I'm going to say this again. If you do DoorDash, be safe. Make it make sense. No dollar is worth your life. And I'm going to say this again. No dollar amount is worth your life. It's not worth it. It's a sad story, but like I said, man, a lot of people, they really don't encounter melanated people. And the only thing that they see is on the media. And on the media, what do you see? You just see people thugging it and loving it. And 9 out of 10, if somebody comes to your neighborhood, they probably don't even expect you to be working. They probably don't even expect you to do DoorDash. They probably don't even expect you to hustle. So when it's all said and done, as delivery drivers, gotta move smart. If you cannot find a house, abort mission. Just abort mission. It's not worth it. $10 is not worth your life. $15 is not worth your life. $20 is not worth your life. When it's all said and done, if DoorDash want to fire you, so be it. If Grubhub want to fire you, but I would say return the food first. Return the food, do the best that you can do, show that you made an attempt. And if it ain't working out, it ain't working out. Hopefully the guy recovers. We pray, wish him a speedy recovery. But when it's all said and done, I don't feel nobody deserves to be shot. Especially while working. And especially while you're driving off. That guy, he needs to go to jail. He needs to go to jail. When it's all said and done, if a person is fleeing and walking away, that person is not a threat. He shot that man while driving off. Nah, that man needs to go to jail. This is not a case of racism. This is a case of people, they waiting for get back. A lot of people feel some type of way because you got a lot of social justice warriors on the internet talking about, yeah, justice for Carmelo. So now innocent people got to be aware. When you're going through certain neighborhoods now, you got to be aware for the ignorance of all these social justice warriors on the internet, not thinking about other people. They got to make deliveries in neighborhoods that they don't live. But now, since we have situations where people on the internet acting like, oh, we want a R-War, these people are crazy, man. Crazy people. To all my delivery drivers out there, be safe. Be safe. Be safe, man. When I say be safe, I really mean be safe out here. Don't get out. Don't ask anybody, do you know where so-and-so house is? People are not trying to talk. And I'm going to say this again. People are not trying to talk. Do not ask if you know where this address is. Do not do it. If you have to get out and knock on somebody's door, listen, it's better you drop it off to the wrong door than you get out and really try to find somebody's door. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it at that point. Thank you guys for tuning in. Another live. Safety first. No matter what happens, certain things are just not worth it. You know, and as much as I tell people go out there and hustle, it's just certain things, it's not worth it. Trust and believe. It's not worth it. You know, if you got to get out and knock on somebody's door that you don't know, that's not worth it. It is not worth it at all. I'm telling you, God gave you a brain, use it. And I'm going to say it again. God gave you a brain, use your brain, let it breathe.